Hey everyone, welcome back to Russian Fishing 4 with Turtle 6 Gaming. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are at the Norwegian Sea continuing our grind for marine skill and, more importantly, silver. We are starting off at the 41 meter. We do have one in the keep net here, just a small spiny dogfish. We did make some money the last episode, but we also spent some money on some shrimpy shrimp. I was trying to buy some of the shrimps that people are catching them on that I didn't have. So if you haven't watched the video, check it out. And let's get after it today. Let's get some fish. We sold close to 50 fish in the last episode. I might go ahead and set up, since it's nighttime, a bottom rod just to try it out. So having a little trouble getting any bites on this one. It's been a second here. I was catching cusk before dusk, so I don't know why I'm not catching them now. So we can go ahead and use a smaller reel here. Lord, I hate to lose that big ass. Oh, whoa. Let's go ahead and slide this over to the third spot here. It's overweight. That's fine. We're going to just do it anyway. You really need probably the heavy boat rods for this setup. We got to try stuff for science, peoples. How you going to know what you can catch on it if you don't use it? caught something smaller than our bait. Little spiny dogfish. Unfortunately, it's not a marker. Maybe 600 or 500 is a marker. They're definitely good silver. A 1.8 is almost 50 silver, so let's drink a cocoa. Hot cocoa warms you up when you're out on the ocean. I mean, that's probably 35 to 40 silver. If I can catch 10 or 12 of those, that'd be I mean, it's good silver. I mean, I'm definitely beating up my rod a little bit here. Let's catch one more. If we catch another spiny dogfish marker, it's going to be hard for me to switch off of this. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we can come back to it at night again. Not a super fan of the bite rate, but if you're catching 50 silver or more spiny dogfish consistently, man, that's 10 of those is 500. That's good silver. If I can catch 10 in about 20 minutes. All right. Let's go ahead and bring it in, and we'll try it again tonight. All right. So let's change our setup here a little bit. Guys, don't forget to check out the channel. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit that like button for me. Leave a comment. I do appreciate you. Share out the video if you can. I do appreciate it. A lot of RF4 on the channel. Check them out. Just started recently doing some slot play. I mean, I've been playing slots for a while, but during the winter, instead of IRL fishing, I've been doing some slots. So, got some videos on the channel, so check them out. darker turbo. Pretty excited about catching those tiny spiny dogfish. If you can find a way to target them, um, that could be some quick silver. Celery, sardine. XP. Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious 27. The mackerel within you. The Norwegian Sea race. The race to 1,000,000 silver. Ha 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 ha. Non-marker sculpins, don't do it to me. Don't do me like that. Come on, baby. That was an even 6 kg or 6,000 experience. Right on the money. 3,000 doubled. So I'm just stopping at 15 right now and seems to be targeting these mackerel pretty decent. Missed him. That's one thing that's kind of hard to do on the sea is there's so many species. Kind of hard to target. I do think we need a... I don't think we have our trophy mackerel here. That's the Atlantic mackerel. And then we do have it. We can always upgrade it to a blue tag. Looks a little rough. See what we can do here. don't like that. How you get a bite and then it, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It like stops you, then you gotta respawn, but it's like, and I don't know. It just doesn't feel right the way it happens. And I know you're trying to mimic real life and it's a video game, but then it's just doesn't seem like it's really the right response there. How it does that. This is our smaller setup, 8 kg reel. Eight kg reel. Kind of drained our energy. Oh. Not looking forward to going to work tomorrow night, guys. I took a vacation day last Friday, had 5 days off. So now I'm scheduled, 12-hour days starting tomorrow night, the next 4. I don't want to go. I just want to stay and bang on my bongos all day. let's switch back over to the other setup here. It's doom and gloom today. Where's the sun? 888. Down to the bottom, try to get us a 5 kg spiny dogfish. Tiny spiny, not so tiny, spiny dogfish. Didn't make it all the way down. Got something very small, either a salary or a mackerel. Hopefully one of those two. Salary would probably be the best. It's so small. At least it should be a marker. Nope. Sardine. Still a marker. Oh, I can see the meat. It's like a gauntlet trying to get to the bottom. You got to dodge all the fish on the way down. You may or may not make it, depending on the setup you're using. This setup doesn't seem to get to the bottom very often. Nope, looks like we're going to make it this time though. Just about, or right at. All right, all right, all right. This fish is going to learn today. Let's give us another glass of cocoa. Little haddock. Close to the bottom, but not quite on it. Not where you catch the spinies. This should be a mackerel, I guess, or sardine, or salary. Seems like it's going to be a mackerel. Definitely make that non-marker a dead fish. non-marker, unfortunately. Let's catch one more, then run up to the 55 meter. So the last episode we were here and in the 34. So we started out here. Let's go ahead and head up to the 55. Or over to the 55, or whatever you want to call it. We're at 25 fish. Not to mention the one we turned into bait fish or two. I'm not sure. A little non-marker mackerel. This is pretty small as well. This was our biggest mackerel there. Let's run over to the 55 here. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today. Trying to drink some caffeine. I'm a little tired. It's 1:42 in the morning, but I've been off. Like I said, I've been off. Today's the last day, 5th day off, and I tend to split my schedule to where I'm doing stuff during the day instead of sleeping. And then I'm trying to stay up tonight so that I can be ready for work tomorrow night. Because at 1:42 tomorrow night, I'll be on lunch. I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. 3 to 5 days a week, depending on if I work extra or not. But the 33-hour, the 36-hour weeks are nice. The 48-hour weeks pay better. But the 60-hour weeks is where the money's at. If any of you guys have luck going off the deep view there and fishing, fishing off of the sonar there, let me know. Or give me some pointers on how to use it to do better. Because like right there, that's a lot of fish. A lot of big fish stacked in there. There's smaller ones down there at 46, 61. This is the deep, dark trench there. Looks like there's grass down there. Looks like there's some larger fish. I don't know if those are tunas or what at 50. There's a big one there at 4. stop here close to the line here. If we drift back, we'll just play it out. Are we at the 55? Yeah, we're right on the edge. That's fine. Let's throw this out here real quick. Let's put the smallest one we got on there. These ones are fresh. Let's use the fresher ones first here. Let's try it. You know, you got to do scientific stuff. You know, people don't like science, people don't like math. I like to try different stuff, and I like to break the rules. As you can see, I'm over the weight limit for this rig. But, you know, waiting to get large boat rods till you're at 100%, you know, I don't have the money anyway. You know, I spent a lot of money getting the free stuff. Whoa, come on. I spent a lot of money doing the 2025 challenges, but I'm very proud that I finished those this year. Last year I got frustrated and gave up. This year there was some frustrating moments. I fought through it. I got all the challenges done. I tried to give a lot of videos on them, so you guys can share my pain. Again, let's pick a fresh one here. This is pretty big. It's the biggest one I got. That's a dead safe. These are too big, I think. We'll just let it auto pick here. I was just trying to use the fresh ones. That was a pretty quick bite, which is nice, because earlier when I was using this, I was catching some spiny dogfish in the 41, but the bite rate was not as fast as I'd like. You know, it's a world of instant gratification. Give it to me now, yesterday. For some reason, when I use this setup, I feel like I'm going to just hook into something that's 500 kg at some point and just rip the shit out of my setup. But again, that could be fun as well, right? Which way are we facing here? Can I do... No, I can't hit troll mode. guys let me know if you've had any luck with this setup, this dead fish rig. Get our second fish here. Obviously, if we get it in, you know, you can still FGA on the way in, especially holding shift like I am. Okay, these are good silver. Throw over to that 55 there a little bit. So far I've caught quite a few. I've caught hakes and spiny dogfish on those dead fish. So again, those are good silver. So one thing that's kind of challenging about the sea, it's hard to target very specific fish, and depending, there's just so many species. Maybe it's not hard for you to target specific fish, but it's pretty hard for me, it seems like, to do it. So. Not getting the perking when I'm doing this, but I'm keeping that movement in the bottom layer there. Trying to keep that on the screen until I can hook something here. I was trying to play that line a little bit. I think I'm there, but I don't know. I feel like when it changes over, the slope, there, if you can get right at that slope, there's going to be good fish. But I don't know. I also feel catching different species and using different techniques helps you get marine skill faster. Again, I don't know if that's true or not. A little wolfish. Let's go ahead and move on over into the pit here. The wear's not going up that much, which is good because with this red kg warning down there. I thought maybe your wear and tear would go up really fast. It might be. I don't know. You can't really break it down, I guess, on where the wear is, unless you try to put it into the. You go to repair it. I feel like it should mess up the line guides quicker or whatever, but again, I don't know. The moon is out, so it should be officially nighttime here. Let's get us a nice 5 kg Spinosaurus. I mean a spiny dogfish, a tiny spiny. You know, blue tag. If I stop doing this, will I lose the movement in the bottom layer? Because I feel like I usually do. But maybe not always. Yeah, I did. Okay. If I go back to doing it. However, you know, you're not getting the perking thing, but that's okay. You're keeping that alive, that dream alive, or that movement in the bottom layer. Oh. I thought it was something small, but I mean, it's still small, but this is not a large setup. Whoa. Chill out there, Hoss. This might be where it's over the kg limit, where it's giving you more wear and tear when you actually hook fish, maybe. I don't know. Wasn't very. I mean, that's a good fish. 7800 XP. It's not big. But I like where we're going with these. Keep those coming. Just keep getting them a little bigger. 2.8 spiny dogfish should probably pay 75 silver, maybe. The 1.8 paid 47 or something today. Sit right back and you hear a tale of a fateful ship. We're only doing a 5-hour tour. A 5-hour tour. Guys, if you haven't checked it out, I did win a Copper Lake tour. 5 days in game. 5 hours IRL. So there's a Copper Lake Tour Part 1. There's a Copper Lake Tour Part 2. Same thing with Norwegian Sea. I won a free ticket doing the 2025 challenges. I used it. I was not super impressed. I'm going to be honest with you. But it is a free 5-hour boat rental and a free, you can teleport to Norwegian Sea for free. So those are both, that's 500 silver right there. Plus I caught fish. Not sure why I can't get the movement in the bottom layer here. Struggling to do so. It's not sinking anymore. wolffish that's doing that? Why, possibly. Let's find out. Let's get it in and double check. It is. And it's getting bigger. One of the things I wish I would have done a little, I wish I would have bought more of the teas during the holiday bazaar. Getting carpal tunnel in my middle finger. My middle finger is going to look like a bicep when I'm done with this technique. Come on, dude. Taking a little longer for this one. Unfortunately for me, I get impatient. I mean, we're at dirty 30 right now in the keep net. Three of these in a row. And a spiny dogfish. I mean, that's just money. If you can keep, especially if you can get a decent bite rate. Or a little bigger size, maybe. rotate out fingers. Spread the workload, you know. See, don't miss him. It took long enough to get a bite. Not very big again. We'll switch back over to the other setup here. The sun is coming in. I guess we could try one more on the dead mackerels. I mean, these wolffish and these spiny dogfish are worth so much silver. This is a little different, huh? I don't know how you got that big old fish in there, that little tiny mouth, man. Camouflage. Let's do one more here. Got about 10 minutes left. We'll call the sub in, sell our fish. Where are we at? The fresh ones might get faster bite rates too. That's usually how it happens, I think. But I didn't even see what if we're out of the fresh ones. Yeah, we lose that movement in the bottom layer if I'm not clicking. I don't think clicking faster helps, but seems like you can space them out quite a bit. Looks like about 3, 4, and then 5. It's like they're increasingly getting a little farther apart. So if this one's going to be 6 minutes, should be any minute, yeah. We'll give it to 5:30 in game here. If we don't catch nothing, we'll reel it in and we'll start using the shrimp setup. All right. Bam! Atlantic tuna. Spooled. Okay. Unable to complete, but you completed it, jerky face. So don't tell me unable when you actually did it. Alright, so we were catching stuff at 20 over there at the 42. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. These are not the droids we are looking for. We'll stop again at 40. Do the same thing. And then go on down to the bottom. Oh, this is Whittle. It's a Whittle baby. We're still going to kill it. Okay. Calm down. Oh, we're going to kill it, but it's super small. Unfortunately, not a marker. We're going to take that 20 silver, though. 20 cents, 30 cents. We're going to take it. Oh, I need to grab me another soda for some more caffeine. Holy Pilker, you've been down too long in the Norwegian Sea. What's becoming of me? Look out, look out. Ride the mackerel. You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Don't you see what I mean? Don't get away. Don't FGA. This dude could eat a whole plate of something at once. One gobble. Refreshing. I just needed an executive from Pepsi, not a sponsor, to watch my video and say, we should sponsor this guy, because I drink it. I actually used to work at the PepsiCo bottling plant in Columbus, Ohio, back in the day. And one thing that's nice about working there is you get a lot of free merch. Every time a new flavor came out, we'd get a t-shirt or nice. Depending on what this is, we're getting ready to call the sub in, but we probably should try the foam rubber a few times here. Not really getting the herring or the mackerels like we were the other spot there. But again, scientific purposes, you got to try different stuff. Uh-oh. We got some cats getting it on outside. They're loud. Kind of like my ex-wife, LOL. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to say LOL and laugh out loud. That's horrible. But I do crack myself up if I do say so myself. If no one else finds you funny, at least find yourself funny, guys. All right. This is a 8 kg reel, so not sure what this may break the reel here. Not sure what we got. The rod's 28 kg. Now, if this was a super huge setup, yeah. All right. We tried that, and that's the result. Guys, we're going to call in the submarine here. Let's cast this out. That was a 28 kg rod with an 8 kg reel. So I'm kind of surprised the rod broke. I thought we'd get some damage to the reel, but it's all good. The wear's 100%, but I didn't think, so. We're going to call the sub in here. Something super small here. I've broken a few rods. It is what it is. I didn't think it was that big. I didn't think it was over 28 kg. I thought maybe it would break I thought maybe the reel might get damaged, the 8 kg reel. So let's do by price. We've got a lot of different species here. And then if any of these are not big money, we could turn them into, we could turn a couple of these into bait, right? So again, these little spiny dogfish, looks like you got to get over 1.6 to start getting some money. So 481, we'll take it. We'll turn these into bait fish. We can go ahead and dismiss this dude. tea. I forgot what I was doing there for a moment. We're going to go to dead fish. We're going to turn these 3 mackerels into, we're going to sacrifice that 7 silver for bait fish. Hopefully catch one fish big enough to where we get all that money back that we didn't sell. Guys, I appreciate you as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Until next time, have fun fishing. I'm out of here.